Hey there, Tim here from Income TV, and today I'd like to share with you a few quick tips on investing for poor millennials, even if you only have pennies to work with. Before we get started, I just want to remind you that when you're done watching this video, be sure to leave a comment below to be eligible for our daily comment cash contest. Details of the contest are located in the comments below. Alright, let's get started. So I wanted to make a quick video today to maybe clue in some of the younger viewers out there on investment opportunities and practices they can start working on right now that'll pay off big time in the future. There are tons and tons of opportunities that you've probably never even heard of, and I want to share just a couple with you today. One big and important theme of making enough money to support an easy retirement is that you need to start investing, or at the very least racking up some experience in the world of investing as early as possible. The big and obvious obstacle to that process is that you just don't have that much to invest early on in your life and career. I don't want to yammer on and on about the importance of investing, but in 2018, it's more important than ever to be your own boss. With the onset of automation and financial uncertainty seemingly ever present, you need to be in control of your own financial destiny as soon as humanly possible. If you want to be wealthy in the future, you need to be creative and informed right now. It's actually never been easier to get involved in the world of investing. An app I'm going to recommend called Robinhood isn't necessarily going to make you rich right off the bat. Basically, it's a really easy to use investing app you can download on your smartphone, and you can maybe make some small trades and just watch how your picks go. Just a fun little way to get your toes in the water and hey, maybe make a little money in the process. Generally speaking, it's these kind of small, low-cost investments that you'll be starting out making. Things like bonds are going to be more of a long-term investment that are more geared towards people looking to retire. If possible, real estate might be a really good investment, but obviously not everyone has the capital right off the bat to jump into real estate. If you have a good opportunity though, it's frequently an opportunity that shouldn't be overlooked. Even more important than how you invest, especially in your early to mid-20s, is how you save. Perhaps even more important than that is how you manage your debt. Debt management is probably the single most vital skill you'll need to master early on. I'm talking about all kinds of debt here, but the ones you're most likely running into are either credit card debt or the big bad guy of all millennial problems, student loan debt. Heading into the student loan debt in particular, there are a lot of different ways to start dealing with this now so you don't have to deal with it later. A good option if you have strong income and credit is refinancing. Refinancing your student loans can be a miracle, but you need to make sure doing so is going to fit your personal situation. So do your research. You can lose some government protections when you refinance, so make sure you're not counting on those to keep your butt out of the fire. Another really great way to get out of student loan debt is outright debt forgiveness. A lot of people in student debt don't know about these, but there are actually a lot of different ways to achieve debt forgiveness that you may be eligible for. Now, this can involve several different methods, but one common situation is that you work in the public sector for a number of years, and if you manage to stick it out, they forgive your student loan debt entirely. A secondary advantage to this is that these jobs, usually in the government or nonprofit sectors, is that they also provide a great deal of experience and networking opportunities to people just coming out of college. There also can be other advantages to these jobs. Many of them actually offer the opportunity of getting a decent pension, which can become really helpful come retirement time. Frugality is without a doubt one of the most important virtues you can practice right out of college. And to be clear, it does in fact require practice. Just like any other positive discipline, gaining control of your spending is a skill that has to be trained in order to be effective. What I usually advise is a simple mindfulness approach to how much you're spending on any given day. I'm talking mostly about those small daily costs you pay without thinking about, as opposed to your big and necessary costs like rent, mortgage, utilities, etc. This might sound a little obvious to you, but being mindful of how much you're spending on small daily expenditures can save you a ton of cash every week. I'm really talking about stuff like eating out, coffees, and even the spare change you pump into the vending machine at work. I know a lot of us tend to eat or drink our feelings, and what I'd recommend is just noticing the fact that you're doing it so you can question whether or not it's really necessary. Spoiler, most of the time it isn't. And that's about it for now. So what do we take a look at today? First of all, we hit on the virtues of making yourself automation proof by learning about investing and being your own boss. Next, we covered Robinhood, a simple and free smartphone app you can use to get your toes wet in the world of investing for practically pennies. We covered bonds and real estate investments, the former of which are probably not right for you at this stage in your life. Next up, we covered the importance of managing that all-important source of aggravation for people just coming out of college, student loan debts. We looked at the possibilities of refinancing and debt forgiveness and some of the ways to achieve those goals. Finally, and probably most importantly, we went over the importance of frugality in our daily lives and mindful spending of our hard-earned cash. Master those simple disciplines, and you'll be better off than 9 out of 10 people in your age group, easy. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it and learned something, please give it a thumbs up below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and tick the little bell icon to be notified as soon as new videos are released. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to respond as quickly as possible. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.